friends, Gavin, Lila, and Curran. This week we're going to have our fall field trip. So we're going to start out with enjoying some cider and some roasted corn. Then we're going to have ourselves a nice hot caramel apple. And then we're going to head down in the field and learn all about the life cycle of sunflowers and pumpkins. All right, let's head down to the sunflowers and get started. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the life cycle of the sunflower. So the sunflower is a plant, and so plants come from seeds. So if you look here in my hand, I have a seed from one type of sunflower. If you've eaten seeds before, then you've actually seen other variations of sunflowers, and so the ones that you eat often are light gray with a stripe down the center. And so when you plant those seeds that look different, you're going to get all different variations of colors and sizes. And so I want you to see the ones that are on our farm. So the very first thing that has to happen is this seed has to make its way down into the soil. And so farmers are going to purposefully plant them 1 to 2 inches down in the soil. And the next thing they're going to do is put water on it. So in order for the seed coat to actually soften and for the seed to sprout, for it to come alive, it has to have water. And so if it does have water, it'll take about 3 days before that plant actually sprouts out of the soil where you can see it. Once it's sprouted out of the soil, it'll start growing really tall, and it won't have a flower yet. And then it'll get buds, and from those buds, the flower starts to form. Now, when you do see the flower, like we're seeing on these guys, it's at full maturity. So when it gets to full maturity, in order for it to make seeds, it has to get pollinated. So a flower is going to have a pistil and a stamen. And so the pollen from the stamen is going to go onto the pistil, and then it creates seeds. And so what I'm showing here is a dried out sunflower head that has seeds. And so if you actually pull all these out, these are all little seeds. So when it dries, the top is actually going to sag down towards the ground so that when the sunflowers fall out, they drop down onto the ground and they can create sunflowers next year, and the cycle starts all over again.
Hey Raven, how do flowers get pollinated?
Well, remember I was telling you guys about the pistil and the stamen? Well, the pollen has to make it onto the pistil. And so the way that happens is either bees come along because they're attracted to the flowers, or you can have bats come along for the nectar. You can have butterflies come along for the nectar. Sometimes wind does it on its own. And there's all kinds of other birds and insects that will do that job for us. Cool. Without them, we don't have seeds. Gavin, what happens to the seeds after they develop?
Well, so basically we people can bake them and eat them, and birds also like to eat them, but if they don't get touched, they fall back into the soil naturally and they restart their cycle.
Yeah? Okay. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to pull back the soil, and you don't want to put it too deep, because if you put it too deep, then the seedling's not going to be able to make it back out, okay? So dig down about 1 to 2 inches, and then you're going to place the seed down. It doesn't matter what is up, and then you're going to lightly cover it. And then we'll come back and we'll water it. And then if you come back in just a couple weeks, you'll have a seedling. So this is what a seedling looks like. made it out here to the Pumpkin River. This is where you pick your very own pumpkin. But before we get to that, I want to tell you a little bit about the pumpkin's life cycle. So just like sunflowers, pumpkins have to go through that very same process. The seeds have to fall down into the ground, they have to sprout, and then they have to flower. The flowers have to become pollinated, and then the fruit can form. Unlike sunflowers, there's a big fruit with hundreds of seeds, and that fruit, which is the pumpkin itself that you take home for Halloween, has to rot, and then those seeds can make it down into the ground. So just like sunflowers, pumpkins can come in all different shapes and sizes and color variations. So we have a few different ones here. This is a jack-o'-lantern, we have a Cinderella, we have a pink banana, and we have a Snow White.
Pink banana?
Yeah. Corinne, do you want to come open one and see what color it is on the inside?
So it's hard.
There you go. Here, do you want to open this one too? Just pull it apart. Hurrah! Good job.
Wow.
Have you guys ever cooked pumpkin seeds?
No. Yeah, I have. They're really good.
I have a fun fact for you guys about pumpkins. Pumpkins are in what we call the cucurbit family. There's other crops that you guys like to eat in the cucurbit family, which include watermelons and honeydews, also cantaloupes. It's pretty cool, huh? Anyone else have any questions about pumpkins?
I do. Does anyone know what happens to pumpkins after Thanksgiving? I do. Come on, I'll show you.
Thanksgiving, all of our leftover pumpkins get fed to local cattle. Even our girl Abby gets some. hope you guys had fun this week on our fall field trip. Tune in next week for how to take care of animals. If you did the field trip with your family, please print out the coloring page, color it in, and bring it in, and you can receive a discount on your pumpkin. We'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Bye!